Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and today Bronova has a little surprise for me. If that's something that's coming in October 12th. I have no idea what it is, but let's find out. He's gonna send me a link through Steam right now. So I have no idea what this is. I'm really excited, and oh my god, yes! Oh my god! Finally! Hold on, guys. Just give me 1 second. He set it up on. Voila, that's a surprise. How did I miss this? How did I not know this was here? Okay, let's watch this because I'm excited.
Look at that. Someone took the butcher knife.
Oh shit. Wow. Just a little teaser, but was well freaking worth it. Okay, everyone, we just saw the announcement for the CHUCKY TV series trailer. You know, we didn't really see much. I am seriously excited about it. It already shows a couple new characters. And Chucky, first thing he does is steal a freaking butcher knife. Well done. Well, not a butcher knife. One of the steak knives or whatever. You know what I mean? He just stole a knife that says and basically confirming the fact that what he said all those years ago. A true classic never goes out of style. And this is kind of interesting because my main question is, like, what is going on now? Because from what I heard in the past, like when the TV series was first announced, this takes place after the cult of Chucky. And where we left off, spoilers ahead, in 3, 2, 1. Where we left off, that Nika turned into Chucky. Well, obviously she got voodooed into it. And Andy is stuck in the military facility. Mental facility. Sorry. It's been a while since I've seen those movies. And also, the original Chucky is with Kyle. And you haven't seen her since Child's Play 2. When I first saw her, I'm like, oh, no way. It cannot be her. But when Chucky confirmed it was her, I'm like, wow. So, expect a return from her, expect a return of Andy, everyone. Well, everyone who's alive up to that point. Like, as to characters who might be returning, obviously the ones I just said, but like, will Andy's mom make a return? Will De Silva, Andy's girlfriend from Child's Play 3 in the military school, return? The kid, Tyler, also from Child's Play 3. Because there are more than a couple of survivors from the Chucky incidents that Chucky likes to admit. Like, will they make a return as well? That's one of the biggest questions I have. And like, what's going to be the plot this time? Because one of the freaking voodoo copies of Chucky is now Nika. Because he voodooed that soul into Nika. At least that's how I understand it anyway. And like, what's going to happen with Andy when the guards realize he's in there? Are they going to blame him for the murders again? I think that's going to be more likely the case because in the past, he has warned people that Chucky is Charles Ray in a doll. No one believed him. Seriously, 3 different times this happened and no one believed his ass. So I think like when they first reunited at Curse of Chucky, when Andy was reintroduced at the after credit, when he's like, play with this. That's his way of getting revenge. He's like, you ruined my childhood. And basically having everyone call me a madman. So taste this bullet out of revenge. And before Chucky could barely talk, he's like, wait, or as in the after credit went, Andy! Pap! He got blasted in the head. And it showed how much damage he did in the Cult of Chucky, where like half his face is shot off. And who knows what happened to the body of Chucky? Because from what I saw in the movie way back when, I need to watch that again soon. Note to self. I think he just probably he either cut the head off, maybe shot the head off, or just removed it like the doll thing. I don't think the third one's a possibility because I could have sworn I saw like dry blood from the neck, so I don't think that's the case either. But then again, Chucky does bleed, so that also contradicts it, so I don't know. So like Chucky, the one that's on the steak thing in Andy's place, obviously knows what happened to Andy because there's like, let's see, 3 of them now. The original one, and 2 of them at the mental facility. At least. Well, there was 3. Oh wait, there's 1 left at the mental facility because the other one's Nika now. And the third one was sent by Andy with the short hair, but Andy killed him to grab his gun. Which that plan didn't work out too well because the same room where he was locked in, he got stuck in because Nika, aka Charles, possessing Nika at that point, locks him in. He's like, oh shit, what have I done? So with Andy out of the picture at the moment, Chucky thinks he won. However, there is still some hope. Now that we know that Kyle is back, this is going to be exciting because she is well aware of what Chucky is. And Kyle, I wanted to bring her up real quick because I want to go over like what she went through like during Child's Play 2. She was the adopted sister of Andy, in case you don't remember. He was adopted by a family in the sequel that had a mom, a dad, and an adopted sister. Well, the mom and dad don't really have children. They just take in foster kids, like Kyle and Andy. Kyle was a 15, 16-year-old girl who like just didn't really like opening up to anyone or anything like that. But as the story goes on, she grows a close bond with Andy. And when Chucky returns, at first she didn't believe him either, like the parents. But it was only after discovering that Chucky buried the other doll, the good guy doll, that was in that house, under the swing set, like in the ground that's under the swing set. That's the swing set's on top of it, right? And the dirt patch under it had the doll. When Andy was taking them back to the foster care, she was swinging on the swing set and discovered the doll. She's like, oh crap, he's telling the truth. She ran inside and went to the mother and found out she was dead. So she immediately had to go get Andy. But the problem is she got caught by Chucky. Long story short, they defeated Chucky. But now that she's back, you can just see she's just ready to get blood in her hands because she's like, we're going to do this the easy way. Pulls out pliers or the hard way. Very well. Then in the distance you hear Chucky scream. So whether or not he's going to give out that information to her is unknown, but more likely a scenario because, yeah. There's like so much potential for this TV series. I cannot wait for it. Anyways, this is what I think about the trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later.